enough on it to get it out much. Or if I come up behind it,
Oh yeah, you can still work.
but it's like coming up behind it might kick it out a little bit more. There's a nice shot from the black there. Yeah, yeah, correct.
Princess, isn't she?
ladies and gentlemen, for those very keen viewers out there that have already tuned in. As you can see, we're watching the Women's Super League singles final, and I guess it comes as no surprise to many that Kolbe Poole is there. She's very much a household name in the women's game, and Karen Winter, affectionately known as Gov, who's just made her return to the Victorian Women's Stateside this year. She's found some form, and she's obviously carrying that through and making the final here, but she's got a bit of work to do against Kolbe. 2-0 down. And in a pretty tough spot, but she does manage to hit this red out of the snooker. Kolbe will not have a lot on offer. And she's played it pretty well, and just avoid the enough. Well, you couldn't really ask for much more than that. It's a very good shot. Tap on the table from Kolbe to acknowledge exactly that. And she looks like she's faced with quite a large cut to the bottom right corner. And even if she does happen to make this and somehow avoid a catastrophe, she's going to need to also manufacture something on the other yellow, which probably in the form of a double or something. So I wouldn't expect a clearance here, but you never know. She is capable of pulling out large shots from nowhere at times. Doesn't mind a chat either, I might add. Does like to talk. Now, I'm actually assuming she can cut the top of the two yellows. She's having a close look. I'm assuming that's what she's checking as well. And now just checking to see what angle she has to hit the ball. And after this match is finished, as a lot of you have probably already tuned in to see, the Pro Elite comp is underway. 32 in play, or some matches have been completed. And we'll bring more of that a little later on. And well, Kolbe's done what I sort of suspected could possibly happen, and that was to pot the red, although that was pretty stiff to pot it so cleanly. Gov looks like she's probably got a foul snooker as well, so she'll take ball in hand and play an easy red and 2 on the black. And Mick Scary's just come over to see if he's actually on TV, because he's playing on a camera table. Does not mind a bit of TV time, I might add. Does like the camera. But he will have to wait his turn. And Gov has picked up the white and says, "Thank you very much. I shall now make an easy out and go 2-1 down." Well, I assume that's what will happen. Funnier things have happened, but I don't see a mistake here. Don't know why she didn't put the white in such a way where she could have cued it without having to stretch and just come off the side rail, but should still be okay. And she's overcut that by a long way, but she's okay. She got the white ball to clear the yellow, and should just be a simple little roll in on the black. And that will be a 2-1. So in it goes, and that was the result of a very good escape and leaving the white ball on the table that created the foul, and not sure whose break it is. I'd say it's going to be Kolbe's, because she sort of looks like she's up that end to rack the balls. And generally the players will rack their own racks, and that way there's no excuses if it's a terrible break. I do believe Kolbe won this last year as well, so she is trying to defend a title. And actually, if she does happen to lose this match, I think she's got a double chance as well. So odds are pretty stacked in her favour at present. And I think there's a cash prize involved in this as well. I'm not sure what the amount is, but it'll certainly go towards her Nationals trip. Not if we draw each other, Pikey. So big break there from Kolbe, and she will nominate reds. So Kolbe's just planning this out. No doubt she's going to take reds. Yeah, she's pointing. She's doing a Breton Collier there. Oh, she was just checking to see if she'd actually pot a red, because I think she was considering taking on the long ball first, but now I'd dare say she'll just pot this one and come back down the other end of the table to make sure she's on the reds, because they are by far the superior balls this frame. She just chooses to stun the white and leave herself long. I thought she could have gone around the angles there and got a bit closer. At least would have been on the ball in the middle, and everything from there was very much linking. So I think initially probably not the right option, but still has a shot, and that's all that matters. So the reason I didn't sort of like this is she's playing long now. If she chooses to start hit this soft, you're then relying on the table, but then she's cued across the line that shot. I don't know if you go back and watch that, she actually just indicated, yep, I know I just threw my arm out there, and that's why she's missed the pot. She's chicken winged a bit, and that's actually pretty uncharacteristic of her. She generally has a pretty solid cueing action. And Gov, very much the slow and steady player, plays well within her ability and plays the right shot 9 times out of 10, gets the job done. So it looks like she's just going to try and put some traffic in the way. Oh no, she's gone for the aggressive double. And has left Kolbe another long pot. And this one I actually do expect her to get, and all the balls are still very simple. So this one pot, and then obviously on the bottom ball, just wants to be anywhere but straight basically on that. Even straight won't matter, but it's just nice to have a bit of angle to work with if you can. It's all about this pot here. And that is missed by 4 foot. But hasn't really left a lot on by looks of things. Now, a lot of you might say, oh, wow, that was a bad shot. If she had a pot, though, she'd have snookered herself. But the simple fact of the matter is she's overcut it by that much. The white ball's come off the bottom rail into that little cluster. If she pots it clean, she just lands sort of near the bottom and she's got a shot. But all the same, not the greatest of shots. So Gov now, again, she's going to try and cause some traffic, I think. Oh, she's just tried to stab it. And, well, a nothing shot, really. But she was in a tough spot there. There wasn't a lot on offer, but I would have maybe tried to run off the left-hand side of the pack and go up the other end of the table and try and leave something, hopefully get a snooker or leave something more difficult than this. So if Kolbe just plays this plant, stuns it in, she'll probably run off the side rail, but I like to stun this shot, but she's okay. And on the ball in the middle, or the ball in the corner. I would probably play the ball in the corner first, the bottom of the 4 reds. Only because if you sort of map this out, it's actually going to be the trickiest ball to sort of get on later on if you need to sort of get position. But she's obviously ignoring what I say because I don't know what I'm talking about. And now she will play it. Nothing wrong with what she's done, by the way. There's probably about 3 or 4 different ways you could have gone this out. And it's what you're comfortable with as a player. Does not want to have a lot of angle on this bottom of the 2 reds over the middle pocket because she doesn't want to be running away from the other red. So this is a pretty important shot. And another reason I would have gotten rid of this ball earlier. And she's made sure that, you know what, I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm going to make sure I've got a cut so that way I stay in this end of the table. And now 1 good shot required. Don't know why she's playing the higher of the 2. Horrible shot, but should still be okay. When I say horrible shot, I just mean the control wasn't absolutely on a string, but she just has to pot this. Doesn't have to do anything at all with the white, and it will just be, I think there's enough angle to just glance past this yellow. She won't even probably go that distance, but she'll definitely have a shot on the black. And, well, she did go the distance. She's fat on the black, and she will take her title 2 years in a row, provided that she didn't win it the year before. And she's doing her cursory check the angle, walk into the shot, pot the ball routine. She's always done that. And in that goes, and she will take a 3-1 win. And she'll be happy because she gets to play in the elite comp as well without having to pull out, I think. I'm not sure.
And we'll be back for the last day. We'll be on a different link.
All right, so if you're still watching, we're going to come back for the Pro Elite comp when it gets down to the quarterfinals. It'll be a different link, so just check the CueballTV YouTube site. Dan will have a link up there ready for you to go. I would suspect that might happen within 1 to 2 hours. We're still, as I said, we've got last 32 matches still in play and last 16 matches to play as well. So check back in maybe an hour and we will have something for you. Until then, out.